Hey guys, it's TJ, host of the Drunken Peasants podcast, one of the hosts, as you all probably well know. I'm here today to talk about the situation that has unfolded over the last two episodes, the Paul versus Billy the Fridge, and how me and Scotty and Ben are pieces of shit for not taking up for Paul, or we're all pieces of shit because we maintain this lie or this kayfabe, this fake drama, whatever. Here's what I'd want to say. Every choice that we make on the Drunken Peasants podcast is designed to entertain you. We've read a lot of feedback as of late that says the show's gotten stale. And we've heard it enough that I think we have to give it some credence. So we made some artistic, or maybe you'd prefer autistic, choices in the last couple of episodes that we thought were going to be very entertaining for our audience. We thought was going to be very engaging for our audience. And it was engaging because a lot of people talked about it. All of our social medias blew up. The DP subreddit was blowing up over this, all the stuff that you want to see, but it wasn't blowing up in a good way. It was blowing up in a very negative way. The YouTube comments on our last couple of videos have been profoundly negative. We've seen a huge surge in people giving thumbs down to the last couple episodes, and they haven't even performed particularly well in terms of minutes watched or views. The Billy the Fridge episode, it did better than average on views, but actually lower than average on minutes watched. So I would say that by every metric, the choices that we made in the last couple of episodes just didn't pan out the way we thought. They didn't play out the way we thought they would. They didn't turn out like we thought they would in discussion, and we all discussed the choices that were made, and we agreed that we thought they'd be fun and we thought they'd be funny, but our audience is not having fun, and you guys having fun is more important than us having fun, or at least equally important. So I think that, at this point, I think that an apology is in order. Now, once again, everything we did because we thought you would enjoy it, we thought you would like it, but obviously you don't. And, we made a bad decision. So we're backing away from that. We're going to try some new things. I've not talked with the guys yet completely, but I have been talking to a lot of fans, asking them about the kind of stuff that they want to see on this show, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys that, who are watching this video right now. If you're someone who feels that the show has gotten stale, what are some things that you think could be done to make it better? Because we don't want you going off and watching someone else's podcast. We don't want you to be bored and tired with this show. We want it to be fun. We want it to be entertaining. We want it to be an engaging podcast that people want to listen to and want to share with their friends. So how do we get back there, guys? How in the opinion and anybody's free to comment on this. And if you see a comment that you agree with, give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you support, what you don't support. Because we really want the feedback right now, because it's obvious that we have the first year or so of doing the Drunken Peasants podcast, it was a constant process of refinement, getting it to what it is now. And for a while, what it is now worked just fine. But, and I know this from my 10 years of YouTube experience, eventually people get bored with the same thing. People are bored with the formula that we're using. People are bored with the sorts of videos we're playing. So it's time to change. And we want your input because you're who this show is made for. And I hope that we'll get some good comments down there. as to things we can do to fix the show. And please, no stupid, sarcastic bullshit. And if you see stupid, sarcastic bullshit, please don't upvote it. Because we legitimately want to hear from you guys. We legitimately want your feedback. We legitimately want to know what are the things that we could do to create a better show for you, our audience, the people who really matter. And once again, just we apologize for the decisions that we've made that you haven't enjoyed. We're not perfect. We're not always going to get it right. And obviously this time we got it pretty badly wrong. And we're sorry. So thank you guys very much for listening. Thank you guys very much for your suggestions. And we hope that together we can all just get through this and get the show back on track where it needs to be. Thank you. Peace.